Greetings, music makers. A lot of people don't like dissonance, and I'm going to demonstrate how you can actually use them to your advantage, and you can make your music sound absolutely excellent with the help of them. So first example, this. We want to do this chord progression. That's nice and all, that's great. But if you want to add some intensity, if you want to add some tension to it, you can do something like this. If you notice, this is dissonant. It's a diminished chord. And it just, when you have a diminished chord, it's like, you know, it wants to resolve back to something that sounds nice. So if you use it, it adds quite a lot of tension to your chord progression, opposed to this. I know which one I'd be choosing. Well, I mean, not in every circumstance. Like, I'm not saying every single time replace this with this. You just need to decide if you want your music to sound intense and, like, have a lot of tension in it, then it would maybe sound nice if you use that. But if you want to make just a nice little sounding thing, just do this. And on to the next example. Similar thing, same chord progression, but I added the sevenths. So this chord progression here, it's fantastic and all. But if you want to add a little bit of spice to it, you can do this, and this will make this a, what's it called? It's a C minor major seventh. I quite like the sound of them. So this adds a little bit of flavour, you know, adds a little bit of personality. It's the same thing with the other one. If you want something to just sound nice and clean, use this. If you want something to sound more tense, use that. Now, next example. This is a melody with a chord progression. No tritones in this. And then the melody. And that sounds pretty normal, doesn't it? It sounds like a nice little melody. And this over here, that is these three notes. These three notes overlaid from the chord. So this is that plus that. I'll show you. Listen to how these sound. They don't sound very resonant, they sound dissonant. And that just goes to show, you know, it's alright to add harsh kind of sounding notes above the chord. So even though this isn't very resonant with this chord, it still sounds right, it still sounds fine. And if I, like, I don't know, just make it less tension. It sounds good still, but it doesn't sound the same. When you do it like this, it adds tension, like, you know, every single other example. Only a little bit of tension, not loads. It just gives it flavour, it gives it personality. Now, for the final example, this is a chord progression that I made myself. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm very proud of this chord progression. It's, I mean, probably someone's used this chord progression before, but I like it. I came up with it myself, because I'm a composer, not a producer. It's in 5/4 as well, which I quite like. And just take a listen. And I think this sounds really beautiful. And if you notice here, you look at that, just two semitones next to each other, and a tone, two like tones next to each other. If I play just these notes, it sounds like this. Not very pleasant. And if I play these two, wait, that's wrong. No, it's not, that's right. Again, not pleasant. And then it resolves to this. goes. And with the whole chord, it just sounds nice. You use this dissonant little thing. And also, with these notes, that are what have I done? These notes that are way up here, these aren't very resonant either. They are that. So, it's a bit of a strange chord. And with this note, what is this note? B. That's in the middle of there. That's the wackiest note. And still, that sounds more resonant than that, which is kind of weird, but anyway. And this, what note is that? That is B again, which is there. This chord. And then this, that is B, which goes there. So it just goes to show, like, don't be afraid to be a little bit dissonant. Because when you make things dissonant, it gives them flavour, it gives them personality, makes it sound really cool. If I want you to take one thing from this video, I just want it to be, don't be afraid to be dissonant, alright? Because dissonance is cool, and nothing to be scared of. Bye.